What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back. Okay, listen. I almost gave this to y'all last night, but listen, I was tired. After I did my regular 2 videos, I was like, oh, I thought I had a little bit of energy. So let me go ahead. Girl, no. It just went downhill after I put that love during lockup up. Girl, I don't even know. My freaking eye hurt right about now. I don't know what's going on. Like, you can't tell if anything's wrong with it. It's irritated. But anyway, I got to put some eye drops in. Ladies who list ATL, I really do hope that they get a new season, like they get a second season, because I'm actually enjoying it. It's the right amount of drama. Okay, it's the right amount of drama. It's not too much. It's not too little. It's just the right amount of drama. I don't need all that extra stuff. Okay, we get that from everything else. It's grown lady drama that. And most of it, bitch, y'all ain't acting grown lady like, okay? This is season 1, episode 4, grand openings and grand closings. So we pick up what we left off last week with Kiana. She's sitting down with Robin. Baby, I was sitting here after this whole thing went down. Kiana was pissed off at Robin. She was holding a little grudge. And okay, first of all, let me just say this because somebody pointed this out. And I thought it was just me who heard it, but I didn't mention it until somebody said it in the comments. Now, Kiana, was it 26 filings, 27 filings, or was it 29? Because we didn't heard all three of those numbers. And last week you said 29. The week before that you said 26 and 27. And then today again you said 26. And then you said the 1,300, the 13,000. You know what I'm saying? So which one is it? Is it 26, 27, or 29, or an average of those? Which one is it, ma'am? Okay, like get that together. You know what I'm saying? But now, Kiana. Now, Kiana, I know sometimes we don't want to be wrong, okay? We want to be right in our shit, and sometimes it's hard for us to say, my bad, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I did misinterpret that. Maybe I did hear it wrong, I'm sitting here like, so what's going on with this filing stuff? She was like, listen, girl, listen, Robin, we was cool, you know what I'm saying? And then you want to come at me at my time when I needed somebody to just hold my filing so that my files or whatever, so that I can go ahead and get my license or whatever, so I can open up my brokerage, you know what I'm saying? So I won't lose my stuff, just for a few days or whatever. And you talk about some $500 per filing, and I got 26 of them things, okay? And she was like, Robin was sitting there like, wait a minute, 26? No, boo boo, I said 500 total. I didn't ever say 500 per filing. It was 500 total. Bitch, do you know I looked up and I said, now who the fuck lied? Because it is easy to get things misinterpreted. Now, I'm going to go side by side, okay? On the one hand, Kiana, you could have misinterpreted, okay? You could have scrambled it up in your mind or whatever and thought, I know this bitch didn't say 500 each. She said she don't mix up words, okay? She don't mix up numbers. So she know for sure that's what she heard. I said, is it a possibility, even though that's what you say, Kiana, is it a possibility that you probably misinterpreted a little bit, okay? But then let's get to Robin. Robin do look like the type, no shade, that'll probably flip that shit on the head just to save her ass in that moment, okay? Just a little bit. But at the same time, I feel like I don't know who to believe. But I feel as though even if it was truly true and we had some direct evidence that it was true that Robin said it was literally 500 in total, I feel like Kiana probably wouldn't even say, my bad, because she want to be right. She want to have a reason. She want to have a justified reason to be pissed off at this girl for all this time. And this is my thing, okay? And I'm going to tell y'all grown-ass people this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably, everybody on this show probably around the same age as me, okay? Except for Robin. Robin, you probably a little couple of years older, whatever. I don't know your age, whatever. Kiara, you a little bit younger. But listen, we grown. And I want everybody to start doing this. If we have a problem with somebody that we are in association with, that are friends with, that we're working with, or whatever, please, let's normalize, okay? And I know we're tired of hearing the word normalize. Let's normalize actually sitting down or calling that person up and talking it out right then and there. At least the maximum, let a couple of days go past. Maybe 3. Okay? Let's not let it go on to months, weeks, years. No. Okay? Because ain't nobody got time to be holding no grudge against somebody for that damn long. And then when you finally get dressed to that person, the person sitting here looking like, so that's the reason why we ain't talk all the time. Bitch, I don't even fucking remember all of that. Because I know I'd be that one that be like, girl, for real, get the fuck out of my face, because you might as well not have came to me with that, and we might as well have stayed not talking, because I ain't got time for that. Okay? That's just not what I'm on. Meanwhile, they fixed their shit. Okay? It is what it is. Moving on from that, Tiana, she's still with that man Michael, trying to sell his little condo or whatever. Let me just tell you this. Michael, you got a little bit too ambitious, okay? You got a little bit too ambitious. You brought this condo as if it was a house, and you put all these renovations in there, and added decorations and interior designs and stuff like that, so therefore you feel as though your condo is worth a lot more than what you sold it for, or what you brought it for. He brought it for 1.2, Tiana said we can sell it for like 1.5. He was like, oh, hell no, we can do like 2.2. Okay, I said, ooh. She said, first of all, that's more than what the building is listed for, what the apartments in this goddamn building on the thing is listed for. Now, if he needs to understand that, listen, we can get it to sell that high, but it'll have to wait for like another year or two, and then we can be able to get what he want. But at this point in time, we're just going to have to revisit the situation, okay? Meanwhile, after that, let me just put this out here. I saw a little video of Kiana and Crystal and some other guys. They was like buying up this property, acreage or whatever, and it was going to be like, it's all black, and it's like some subdivisions, some homes or whatever. Beautiful. It kind of gave me the feeling of what was supposed to happen on Love and Marriage Huntsville, with the 47 acres, buying up all of that, and then giving it to, especially, letting people, I don't know if it's mostly black folks, but we know that's probably what we wanted, to get our own little neighborhood going off like that. And it was a great idea. It was beautiful. It was on TikTok. I can't remember what the video was, but, it was nice. I was like, that's Kiana and freaking, oh, okay, so y'all working together? Oh, okay, cool. But it was a nice idea. It was a nice little thing. I liked it. But let me just tell you this, Crystal. You get on my damn nerves at this point. Crystal, I wanted to like you so bad. Bitch, after that first episode, when Robin came at your throat at your job, I was on your side, because I said, listen, Robin, sit your ass down. You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't act ugly at a person's job like that, okay? Bitch, Crystal, you are showing that you are not a friend, okay? And you are showing the basis of this friendship that was not having, this friendship that you and Robin have is not, it's not sturdy, and it wasn't founded on good foundation, okay? Because there is no way I can call somebody my best friend and I go a week or so without checking in on them after we get into, after she have a breakdown, because that's what it was. She had a little breakdown because she was pushed. She was pushed. And as you said, she was triggered, okay? But you didn't even bother to go check in on her, but you can go sit down with the people that she had issues with, or who had issues with her. You can go sit down and tell them how you feel. Let me just say this. Kiana, I can call you out on some shit when I need to, but baby girl, you fine as fuck. I'ma just... You married, so I'ma respect it. You married, but I'ma respect it, okay? But you fine as hell. I'm just gonna put... Let me just say, the whole cast fine as hell to me, all right? But Kiana, you... Baby girl... Okay, them jeans did good. Them jeans get good, okay? But let me just say this. You're sitting down and you're chopping it up with Crystal, okay? And you try... Crystal, I just don't get it. I don't get it. You talking about how you feel something should have been done, and the way that Robin feels or whatever. You basically as acting as if you don't understand where this woman is coming from. And let me tell you something, Crystal. You are not a dumb child. You are not a unintelligent woman. Okay, you are smart. You have to be in the position that you are in, to own your, that's your law firm, right? To have your law firm, to be this black woman that's doing things, that's a boss like that, okay? I will call you a boss, but you are not making boss moves in your friendship, okay? You are basically saying, I can sacrifice this friendship because it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? And it makes me want to go deeper into the way that this friendship started between you, and let me put this in quotations, friendship started between you and Robin, because at this point, for y'all to be saying best friend, best friend, best friend, especially you know, it's not giving best friend, it's giving associate, it's giving acquaintance, okay? And we need to understand the difference between those three words, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not acting like a best friend, you're not acting like a friend, you're not acting like none of that. You're acting like she's your business partner or something like that, or somebody that you just showed a house to at one point. Because if that was my best friend, like I said, I'm not gonna wait a week to go check up on her. I'm not gonna go and sit down and talk to everybody else about my issues with her without coming to her directly. Because if we already got problems and I know how she is, that's gonna piss her off even more, because I know damn sure that would piss me off. And I ain't got half the problems Robin's allegedly has that y'all trying to portray that she has. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just sitting here like, oh, that's foul as fuck. Okay? That's foul as hell. Kiara, let me just tell you this, mama. You up here talking about some Robin acting very much immature, whatever, and she's the elder and all that stuff. You're a little girl compared to her. Okay? Yeah. Robin could have held back. Okay? We can't deny that. Robin did do a lot. She did a lot because she was pushed. And even then, that's still not an excuse to, blow up the way that she did in public like that, okay? We got to learn to have some manners, you know what I'm saying? And that's just in any situation, no matter who around, okay? We don't want people to look at us, especially when we are professionals, and we don't want our reputations to get ruined by somebody saying, oh, she can't do this, she out here arguing and fighting and all this stuff. We don't want that to happen. So Robin, you need to work on that, okay? Mama therapy is calling your name, okay? But at the same time, Miss Kiara, you need to be quiet, because you the one that's immature. You practically started the majority of this because of the simple fact, and Robin, you could have dealt with this a little bit better too. I'm just gonna put that out there, okay? But Kiara, your main issue with freaking Robin is the fact that she unfollowed you on Instagram. And to my knowledge, y'all were never personal friends. I don't think y'all really had any personal interaction with each other. I don't think you guys had any business interaction with each other. So her unfollowing you, you really made that a big deal. Okay? Mind you, Crystal did the same thing, but then Crystal went over there and sucked up your ass. And I just don't understand that. And you didn't get pissed off at Crystal, okay? Because I just don't understand it. And there's this such thing as glitches on Instagram, because Instagram has been a time where they do unfollow people, but I feel like Robin unfollowed you on purpose, okay? Because it's like, what purpose do it serve, okay? It is what it is, and I just felt it so odd and strange and ironic that you would call her immature when you're the one that's bringing up a whole argument, and your whole basis of not fucking with a person is because they unfollowed you on Instagram. Somebody that you ain't have no personal relationship with. Not even a business relationship. Girl, if you don't grow your ass up, you're 25? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're acting just like that, okay? And I know some 25-year-olds and 20-something-year-olds that you're embarrassing at this point, okay? Because they're more mature than your ass. Meanwhile, you got Robin. This client that you have, Mr. Carlos Lopez, okay, I don't understand a relationship. Okay, you say y'all go back and forth at each other. Baby, it's almost as if, you say that's your little work husband, that's your real estate husband or whatever, that's your client husband and all that stuff. You sell his stuff when he want to put stuff on listings or whatever, you get his listings and everything. But at one point y'all got mad at each other, or at least he got mad at you, so he took his listing away and gave it to somebody else. And then the lady wound up using your video that you put together on her listing for his shit. Listen, and then you were supposed to meet up. She was supposed to meet up with this man to try to get the listing or whatever. They had this appointment, okay? She come to the condo and he out there in Puerto Rico. I said, you know what? I didn't even feel like rolling the R's tonight. Puerto Rico. Okay, I said no disrespect, but bitch, that would have been the end for me. Okay, because what you won't do is have me waste my gas money, and I'm putting myself in Robin's situation. Gas ain't cheap these days. You know what I'm saying? What you won't do is have me wasting my gas money and my time and playing with my emotions and my professional ability. You know what I'm saying? Just because you and your feelings and you trying to teach a lesson or whatever it is, and then when they sat down or whatever, come to find out the girl done sold, she done sold the freaking condo, whatever, for 1 point this. I said, you know what? Me and Robin was sitting there stuck, and I said, Robin, you still sitting there? You still sitting there? Bitch, this the time that you supposed to act. No, you supposed to be calm. I'm glad that she act calmed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because I would have snapped. I would have been like, Nick, you serious? You could have sent me that shit in a damn text, bitch. Okay? Wasting my goddamn time. It's over. It's over. Okay? No. I'm just saying, like, I don't know what type of relationship that is, and that is not a relationship that I want. Okay? Professional, it didn't feel like it. Because when she was on that phone with him, and she was like, you gave it to that bitch? I said, wait a minute. In front of old girl that was sitting there trying to sit. I said, mama had to sit down, and you saw that she was just sitting there like this. And I was sitting here like, wait a minute, this how we talk? This how we talk? This is not professional, Robin. What is this? Y'all got that buddy-buddy relationship. It just didn't feel right to me. But, you running your idea about this brokerage together, and he was kind of like shooting it down a little bit. I said, but he said, you know what? I give you my listings. I got 3 other listings or whatever, and I just give you my time and all that stuff. I said, all right, make it up, because you got to do something, because that was foul what you did. And I don't like that. It felt like he was playing women against each other, and we already get enough of that. Okay, we already get enough of that. Moving on from there, Tiffany and Tiana, they working out. And Tiffany is about to have a grand opening of her law firm. She's a closing agent, closing lawyer, just like Crystal is a closing lawyer. And I very much am glad to see something like this, where we actually get a reality show where somebody is throwing an event. They don't like the way another person move, or they're not here for them, they're not cool with them, or they just don't fuck with them, they don't know them like that or whatever, and they say, I'm not inviting them. And nobody else in the cast is throwing a big fit as to, well, why you ain't invite them? Why you ain't invite her? Because it's my event, and I said I didn't want her there. And that's just what it is. I'm saying that for right now because we don't know how it's going to be next week, okay? But I'm just sitting here like, yeah, you want some positive energy. And Crystal had something. She was over Tiffany because Tiffany was saying the whole trigger thing or whatever. And she was like, basically, don't tell me how to feel about my friend and the situation and all this stuff. And I'm just sitting here like, she was like, I don't even want to say that word. I don't even want to say that word. And I'm sitting here like, Crystal, saying the word is not the issue. Saying triggered was not the issue. The issue, and it's the fact that she don't understand this, the issue is the way that you said it. Okay? It was like you was antagonizing this girl. It was like, just like Robin said, nah, you triggered. That's how you was coming off. And if she's telling you to stop, you stop. No means no, yes means yes, stop means stop, go means go. Okay? That's all that you need to know. Like, can we understand that? And I'm just not understanding why Crystal don't get that. Okay? Meanwhile, Tiffany talks about her meet up with Robin, and, they have their backgrounds, and, Tiana gets in talking about her background and how her mama was on drugs and her daddy had to raise her and her sisters and, all of that stuff. She get a little bit emotional. It was cute. I liked it. It was whatever. It really wasn't nothing we need to go deep into, but we get to understand where these girls are coming from. Like, no one is coming from a privileged background at this point. People really have their different issues, and it just goes to show you just really can't judge people and what they've been through. Kiara and Tiffany goes out to this guy house that they help. His name is Alex. They help him find and close on, and he renovated the place. He added like almost $1 million more to the place. It looked really nice. He came up. He has this big trucking company, and he teaches other people how to be truckers and stuff like that, and own their own companies. And I was like, that's cool. Okay, I love seeing black people doing their things. I really do. Okay, it's just enjoyable. You know what I'm saying? It just feels like a win, for all of us, for real. I'm just saying, it is what it is. And so, he said that he wants to buy his mama a house, okay? And, I said that was great. He paid off her other house that she was in for 20 years. And that most likely was like the childhood home or whatever that they had. And, now he wants to buy her a bigger house. And I said, you know what? I can't wait to get into a position to do that for my mom. That has been a goal for me to do that. I just want to retire my mom, okay? I want to do that. But that was great. Meanwhile, what else wound up happening? Let me fast forward a little bit. See, Crystal. Crystal had this meeting with Kiara, okay? And I mean, she had her all up at the law firm. She gave her this 5-star dinner, this 5-star type of lunch presentation or whatever. She was like, this is what we do when we try to woo our clients and try to get them into the fold or whatever. We give them this 5-star presentation and all this stuff. And so she get her to sit down. She got shrimps and lobsters and everything. She got the champagne sitting right there, whatever. She got servers coming up in there. I said, oh, you going all out, Crystal. Okay, give me a piece of shrimp. Okay, I said, all right, Crystal, what you trying to do? Now, see, I don't trust Crystal at all. Because let me just tell you this. Crystal comes off as if she's always business minded, and she always self-serving. That's what she very much comes off for. She do things to benefit herself, okay? And it doesn't come off as genuine. It does not come off as genuine. She's sitting there having a conversation with Kiara, trying to butter her up for a little bit, talking about her relationship. Oh, you was in a relationship, huh? That's the last time I heard about you. You was in this relationship? Yeah, I was in this relationship. It was 5 years, and then we broke up probably in April. She was like, yeah, girl, I was in a relationship for the past 4 years, and, we broke up, and it was all about, it was just weird because we had listings together and all this stuff, and we was right, boo, boo, boo. And I think at one point she said he passed or something like that. But Kiara talking about that. She buttering her up to go for the kill, which was to say, so you gonna come over here and close with us? You gonna come over here and be a client? I said, oh no. Now see, the issue with this is Crystal knows that Kiara always closes and do stuff with Tiffany, the other closing agent lawyer. You know what I'm saying? I said, oh, you trying to poach her. She said she got the numbers. She can go to both or whatever. I said, no, baby, that's some shady shit. Okay? That's some shady shit. And then you tried to put her on the spot by asking her, so you going to come over here or not? I said, I would have told you no. Ain't no think about it. Hell no. Okay? Because I see how you do things, Meanwhile, it's time for Tiffany's little event. Her opening, it was really nice. All the girls minus Crystal came there. Robin and them, Kiana, everybody looked beautiful. They was taking pictures and stuff. Tiffany gave her a little speech and had her husband up there and talking about how they went to food stamps to where they at. I said, listen, the come up. That's a come up, okay? Meanwhile, Kiara, she did tell him about the fact that she did sit down with Crystal. Crystal put all this stuff out there on the table and was trying to get her. Okay? And Tiffany felt some type of way, as she should. It was very much shady for what she was trying to do. And then, they was taking pictures, right? Robin was up there taking pictures with the 4 girls. And I say 4 because Kiara said, no, ma'am. She was like, this lighting is good. This lighting is good. This lighting is good. Okay, y'all come over here, right here. Okay, this is the good lighting. Kiara, you want to come on over here? She was like, no, I don't. She was like, well, would you take the picture? She was like, oh, okay, cool. I can take the pictures. I got 6 of them for y'all, okay? She was like, you want to take pictures with us? And she was like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I said, bitch. Now, see, Kiara, you got on my nerves so far about this unfollowing on Instagram, but you kept that shit 100% real right then and there. Because I would have did the same damn thing. If I have an issue with you, okay, even if it's imaginary and if it's small, if we ain't discussed it and figured the shit out, I ain't finna be up in no picture with you. We gotta talk first, and I'm always about that. Don't come over here thinking that you trying to break the ice, putting me in a picture or saying this or saying that. No, we need to have a conversation, okay? That's what we need to do. Meanwhile, Kiana and Robin go over there and talk. And she talked about Crystal. Basically, Crystal telling Kiana, because Robin said, when was the last time you talked to her? She was like, last week. And I talked to her like a couple of days ago or whatever. She was telling me some stuff about how, y'all, she tried to reach out to you, but you ain't respond to her or whatever. She was like, that girl ain't never called me. She ain't called me in over a week or so. I ain't heard nothing from her. She ain't check up on me or whatever. And I believe Robin. She was like, I didn't block the bitch. I didn't do none of that. Okay? And you're my friend. And Kiana is trying to understand what is the basis of this friendship. And that's what they need to go back and look. What is the basis and the reason for this friendship? Because at this point, it really feels like they have nothing that's really holding them together. And I said, it's like a business relationship, okay? And Robin threw out there, she threw a shot. She said, listen, the only reason why that lady was friend with me because she thought that I was going to fuck her man, so I won't fuck her man. I said, to be quite honest, you can still do that even being friends, because, some people are just dirty like that. But I mean, that still won't stop a person from messing around with your man. And if that is the case, that shows how insecure Crystal is. And for Robin putting that information out there like that, I said, oh, so you done with the friendship, huh? Because you throwing out teas, okay? Because see, that's one thing that I can't stand. And I understand that I don't like Crystal right now because of the way that she handled this situation. But Robin, you ain't have to throw that shit out there, okay? Just because you mad at her, whatever, we don't put intimate details that's between us, me and a friend, okay? Just because we're not talking right now, we don't throw each other business out there like that, okay? That wasn't right. I was with Kiana like that because I would have looked like, that information wasn't meant for me. You could have kept that to yourself, okay? You hurt, and I get it, but I just really wasn't here for that. But then we get on to the whole, Robin situation, not Robin, but Kiara, she felt some way about that. She was like, what was that? I tried to break the ice by putting her in the picture. Bitch, fuck that. Okay, just like you want Crystal to come to you and ask you what's good or whatever. And Kiana said, you got to see it from her side. Do you see how she feel? Do you think how she feel? Do you ask her how she feel about the whole night? She was like, no, I don't know how she feel because she didn't tell me how she felt. Okay, she was like, just imagine this. Put your hands up, and this is you just going all like this over her, whatever. And she was like, okay, and I feel Robin. Damn it. Okay. Now, on the one hand, I was like, understandable. Okay. But at the same time, the reason why she was doing all that because Crystal kept on saying you're triggered and she was going to the other side. Okay. And I'm not trying to make excuses for Robin because Robin could have controlled herself a way lot better than that. You got to work on your thing so people won't come at you the way that Crystal did and let it affect you so much. Therapy, okay? Go talk to somebody, even if you don't want to, girl, and she talking about how she don't trust women and all this stuff. Kiana kept on saying, listen, red flag, red flag, red flag. Maybe the issue was you, girl, okay? And I said, maybe, but Crystal, I wanted to like her so bad. I just don't like people that move so shady like. And then on the preview, she was like, Kiana said, y'all need to talking about Kiara, okay? She was like, y'all gotta talk first. That's what it is. She was like, okay, well, tell her to come here. And then she waited till over there. I said, hold up, no, Robin, this is not the time or the place. All right, that's the whole reason why Tiffany didn't want to bring Crystal in. She ain't want that negative energy coming in. And now you finna bring Kiara over there so that y'all can have this conversation that we don't know which way it's gonna go. I said, no, Robin, y'all do that shit. Go to lunch or take a little drink or whatever. Do that on your own time. Don't do it at this woman's event, okay, who had your back. All right, don't do that because you know how you can get. You know how you can get, Miss Lady, And then on next week's episode, when they finally meet up, Bitch, best friend my ass. When they was like, Crystal right behind you. Crystal right behind. She was like, and so? What, I'm gonna be scared? And then when they finally talked, she was like, oh, it took 21 days for you to actually say something. I said, so you mean to tell me that bitch didn't talk to her in 3 weeks? 3 weeks? Oh, fuck that. The friendship over with, okay? Because, bitch, it is what it is. But y'all tell me how y'all felt about this episode. I liked it. Obviously, I gave y'all a longer review. Y'all tell me how y'all feel, and I'll see y'all later on tonight for Control Janet Jackson Part 2. Peace.